Even
That's weird.
The Drax or the person.
Dude, BKB is busted though. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it is actually. Sports TM just keeps trying to do that.
Yeah, and then he just keeps Abyssal Blading.
Yeah. Oh, Abyssal goes through BKB?
Yeah.
Every single stream, just trying something new, trying something a little bit better. What do you think? Am I too loud? Or okay, good. Yeah, I had my mic muted before, but it should be good now, I hope. But welcome. Thank you to everyone who's here. Happy Valentine's Day for everyone who celebrates Valentine's Day. And that would be pretty cool if I could put it up on the wall. But maybe that's a future project. I'm pretty sure the cats would jump on wherever I put it on though and probably knock them down. So I gotta consider that always. Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, I don't know. I've seen people have like IKEA shelves, or the glass, the glass, protection or whatever. But yeah, I'll have to think about it. There's only so much room in this little tiny room, so gotta maximize this. But yeah, sooner or later, that's not gonna really be enough space anymore. So, have you given any more thought to what kind of keyboard you want, Colin, or are you still on the fence, still sort of feeling it out? Yeah, whatever. I mean, I think whether it's you ask me to help you build it or you build it yourself. I mean, just let me know what your size and your type is, because I think it's, I don't know. Definitely, I think most people, when they switch from one of these guys here, like they switch from these plastic, pre-mades, it goes probably from like, okay, well, all I need is 65%, because they like the way that it looks. They like the compact feel of it. So just think about, like, if you look at your keyboard, you chop it into different segments, what seems like the right one. Because like this is 80%, this is 70%, and then you cut this top part down to that's 65%. Then if so yeah, 65% is 10 keyless, and then also it has everything pretty condensed into one sort of massive rectangle block. Whew. But yeah, all right, let's just get started. I think let's see what we got on goods. So today we'll be building a special board. I think, to me anyway, it is the GMK Omnitype Bauer. It is a 65% wind keyless keyboard. It was made by a guy that is really influential in the keyboard community. He runs a website called Omnitype.com. Previously GMK, but he's been pretty much like known to be in the scene since the inception or the conception of it, and so long before I even got into it as a hobby during quarantine. And yeah, he built this keyboard I think back in 2019, and I'm excited to get into it. It's been owned by one other person beforehand, but what really kind of sets us apart is obviously the color. You can see that like the blue and the gray are very unique in terms of just like colors in general, right? But then also the keyboard colors, definitely not what you usually see. But hold on a second. But yeah, so really looking forward to building it. I love the sort of curved bezel here, and then also there's a slight curve and then the bottom here has the Bauer sign. It's upside down, but you'll get the drift. Yeah, so excited to get this built. Hopefully, everything should be pretty straightforward today. Not like last time where we had to sort of play around with the PCB for an hour or so. So that's why I'm sort of taking it a little bit slow. All right, so let me take this out here. We're gonna put this to the right. Let's move this. So we're gonna be building it with either this here, which is a polycarbonate. It's like a pretty bendy plastic, so the typing experience is pretty. It has a lot of give, has a lot of mush to it. Or we're gonna build it with this this teal plate here. As you can see, there's like not much give here. Obviously, I'm not holding it really precisely, but basically the bend is a lot less than this plastic. Some people like to have like strong resistance, and I think I've talked about this before, but this is a really clear way to show, like the flexy differences between a polycarbonate plate versus a aluminum plate here, where I can't even bend this, or if I did, it would be like, there would be a notch where I bent it. So I personally like the teal color of this plate. Also, I like firmer keyboards, so I think I'm gonna go with the aluminum, but it's nice to know that there is a polycarbonate or a palm plate here. So not polycarbonate, but a different type of plastic plate here that we can use in case anyone likes anyone other than me likes a softer feel to it. So, all right. Here is a certificate of authenticity. You can see 2019. It's a gray cyan board. That's pretty cool. And then got some more bump-ons and gaskets in case we want to use that. So, the person who sent it to me gave me a Supreme sticker, so we'll see if I ever use that. Probably not, but thank you for this sticker. Then screws here. Got our novel keys sticker here, and then we got this build guide, and then we also have this nice warning here to not over tighten screws. So heed that warning, and let's get into it. So, all right, so first things first, we're going to test out the PCB and make sure it works. Now, while I'm getting that set up, these will be the keycaps I'll be using today. Obviously, they kind of clash in color, which is a little bit not my style, but I got these switches. They're supposed to be like some of the best linear switches out in the market, so I really wanted to try it, and I figured what other board should I try it with other than this nice Bauer. So matching quality with quality, and I figured it's it's as good as I'm gonna be able to get it. So I think the daughter board is already connected to the case here, so we're gonna have to connect it to let's put this aside for now. So now this is all connected, and then before I unplug my current keyboard, cool. All right, so it looks like it connects nice and easy. A lot different story than before, but I am not complaining. So let me grab my tweezers, and then let's make sure we can check this to make sure that everything works according to plan. So far, so good. Looks like we have all the keys working nice and easy. We're gonna do some. I have to watch out for the Q and the E and R keys. This board has been desoldered before, so it's just important that we make sure that everything is working. Because if it doesn't, then I'll have to do some magic on the PCB front to make sure that everything's connected and working smoothly. So. Cool. Hey, Tony. Looks like we're all set here. So I'm going to turn off display capture for now. I'm going to unplug this guy here. And then we are going to put this aside. Bring this handy bag of stabilizers that we've been, slowly working our way through. I have way too many stabilizers and I don't know what to do with them all, but we will get through them on stream together in the course of the next several months. So do it. I promise. Alright, let me bring this back. So nice. Okay, so I think this is a 7. I think this is a 7U spacebar here, so let's try that out. So I think for this time we're gonna use some Durock stabs. I seem to have a bunch of them. We're gonna use one here, one here. Let me double check. So one for the spacebar, one for the left shift key, one for the enter, and then we're gonna do a split backspace, so we won't need one there. So all I need are these. I accidentally got a spring stuck in my my lube, and I decided, you know what, it's gonna stay there for the time being because I just don't want to get my hands all gross trying to fish it out. So figure that out when I get there. So again, just gotta make sure we get that nice and covered, and then that should be good to go. So I don't know if you can see, it's hard to focus here, but there is a middle partition here. We don't want to stick it in the top part, and then we want to stick it in the middle. Hello! How's it going? Welcome to the channel. I appreciate the support, and let me know if you have any questions. So, got our first half done, and then Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Bauer. I'm glad that I'm able to build one today. We got this one here. So, got a bunch. And oops, sorry. Make sure I get that on screen. Okay. So, just like last time. Oh, all right. Let me fix that. Sorry about that. Second. How does that sound now? Is it a little bit better, or is the noise gate still too high? I can always fix it. Okay. Does this help at all? It's a little bit. I'm a little bit unsure on which type to use, but I'm just using the preset Streamlabs filters first. Cool. Now it's on screen, but let's try moving it slightly up and then see if that works. How about now? And if all else fails, all right, sweet. Thank you. Thank you, George. Thanks, Colin. Appreciate it. And, let me know if there's anything else like that that's going on, because stream number, 4? So definitely still getting the hang of things here. So I appreciate all the feedback. Cool. So now we got our stabs here. Let's do the other two before we put them on. But awesome. So just doing the other two stabs here, just making sure I get it all good to go. So George, just out of curiosity, how'd you stumble across this stream? Were you just browsing, or are you? I guess I actually don't know if you're a friend of mine or not that just saw my Instagram. I'm not. Oh, awesome. Well, thanks for taking a chance. This is something that I just do as a hobby, and I figured if I was going to be building it, at the very least, I would like to show my friends. So that's pretty much the impetus for why I started doing this. But it's always nice to find new people, that also enjoy the hobby, and that nice. Yeah, no, it's a good way to just, especially on a weekend like this, where we're from, there's a lot of snow outside. So it's just nice to just, bundle up, chill out, feel the keyboard here, hang out with a couple of friends, and yeah, let the time pass. My microphone just hit my my headphones. I apologize if that just blew up everyone's earbuds. This is the Noon on Mars. I can't tip it too far because I still have half a cup. But yeah, it's a hazy, double dry hopped IPA. Pretty damn good. What do you mean gross, dude? This kind of tastes like a pretty hazy orange juice, not gonna lie. So Colin, I feel like you would like this. Not, no joke. I would say that the hazy types are a lot nicer than what you're probably thinking of, because the hazies have like that juice element to it. So I would give hazies a second shot. Have you ever had the M43? Oh, what cam? I am using my iPhone 12 for the keyboard cam, which is why you start seeing there's like a lack of fidelity as you get to some more detailed stuff like text. But in terms of the webcam, I'm using my Logitech. I think it's just like whatever the general flagship Logitech webcam is. I've had it for a few years now, but Tony. Me too. Yeah. But I wish I could set my stuff up with like a DSLR or something like that. But I actually kind of feel like this does the trick for now. Especially if I'm just doing this as a hobby with friends. It's this is my 4th stream. Yeah, I've just been. Actually, one of the things that I'm not so sure for actually are emotes. I never use emotes really, but if I wanna be cool on Discord, I probably should learn. So. Yeah, I feel like the quarantine has really bumped up Twitch culture to work, because it's pretty much like every day is a video chat of some sort for work, and so it kind of just like can feed and blend into it, right? Cool. So now let's do this. I feel like there's actually a really successful streamer, Tony, that does that. She streams like her working, and it's like a group work session is how she frames it. It's actually kind of incredible that she generates like 200 viewers. So I mean, if she can do it, I don't see why you can't. You've got the charisma. I don't think I've ever said poggers in any chat before. I'm a boomer, so. What's up, Kevin? How's it going? Thanks for joining in. Wait, how'd you get into Diablo 3 all of a sudden? Are you playing with Gabe, or are you just playing by yourself and living that isolation lifestyle? Hey, Chris. Damn, dude. All right, I see you. That's dedication. You should just play League with us instead. We need a fifth. We need a consistent fifth. Oh no. That's fine. I'll find that later. We're gonna just keep working through the hustle. Dude, don't worry. We're pretty bad too. All right. See you later, George. Thanks for joining in. I'll come check you out sometime too. Hey Chris, congratulations, man. I heard that you're gonna be oh, my alert box is not working, but let's see. Key George, thank you so much. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the future. See you soon. Hey Sam, long time no talk, man. How have you been? I would love to build one. I don't know if I would ever use one for myself per se, but I would definitely, if anyone ever wanted me to build one for them, I would love to. Do you use an ortholinear for your work, or? Oh, no way. Yeah. No, I would love to. I would love to build one for you. I mean, if you want to send me the kit over, I'm more than happy to figure it out and see what I can do. Do you wanna, can you link like the I'm on the computer pretty much all times of the day for work, so I'll have to definitely try the ortholinear style, because if it's as good as people say it is, then maybe there's some, maybe my wrists will thank me. Kevin, maybe that's what you need, dude. Maybe we should just return the board that I bought you, and Oh, so you need to get one of those like. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or like with those really obnoxious track balls. Go full early 2000s on that shit. I think I got them in. Oh, the ergodock. Yeah. Yeah, I'll check it out. Okay. Yeah, I do feel it in my mouse wrist. But I always sort of equated it with the fact that I broke my wrist, you know, when I was 14 and it never really healed back properly. So, but probably games don't help it much either. So. So I'm pretty sad. The keycaps that I wanted to use got delayed in the mail, so I won't be using the nice ones that I look for this. I'll show you all a link, or I'll share, you know, my screen on the one that I wanted originally, but I'll have to make do with these for now, and then once I get them, I'll post a picture of what it can look like at full power, because I love the ones that I picked up. So let's see, can I see if I can? All right, I'm gonna have to. All right. All right, yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. I don't see any or hear any noticeable rattle, so let me turn my suppression back on, and cool. We can get started with the fun part, which is just putting all of these bad boys in here. So yeah, so these are linear switches made by the Key Company, and supposed to be just like some of the best linear switches out there. And so I really wanted to give it a try, color combination notwithstanding, because I feel like if someone told me that this is the color combo that I'd be using on their keyboard, I would probably balk it myself before they were, you know, just throw me out. So would not do this for anyone else's board but my own. But I figured if these are really that awesome, and on top of that, like, I won't see my switches, might as well try it out, you know? So that's my thought process. Ooh. Nice. How do you like the drop control, Sam? Obviously, in the keyboard community, drop has like a mixed review, just because like on the plus side, you know, drop has made it really drop has helped make custom keyboards like become even bigger than they are today, and so obviously I think that's a big plus. But on the flip side, you know, they have like I bought a keycap set from them, and it only fits. They only gave me enough keys to fit one of their keyboards, which I found was pretty annoying. So, I feel like there's like pluses and minuses to a company like that. Turn the music back on. Oh, also Kevin, I don't know if you're still there, but I rewatched Greed Island arc with well, actually we're rewatching the whole thing with Kylie's sister who'd never seen it before, so it's so good. Like wait, Sam, have you ever thought about building your own keyboard? Greed Island best arc, yes. Yes. Believer. Well, I'm actually, it's funny that you mentioned, asked if Kevin had one, because I'm actually building his probably next week or so. All the parts are shipping now, but yeah, I'm really excited. Like I'm saying, Sam, let me know if you ever, you know, if you need someone to make you a new keyboard, if you get tired of that control, you know. It's true, but if you think about it, you know, it's not too bad. You use this thing, you know, every day, and obviously, you know, we'll get you an ortho linear, but yeah, I would love to build one for you. It's been a long time, so I'm glad that, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, you saw my Instagram and were able to join in, because, you know, outside of this, we should definitely catch up on Discord or something, and you can fill me in on what you've been up to. Nice. Yeah, I like the. Thanks. Yeah, I actually really have gotten used to the control being the caps lock, considering I never use caps lock, you know. So it's been really nice getting to use that. Yeah, I use them for gaming. I mean, they're one and the same for me. I switch them out every once in a while. I think I typically like using a tactile keyboard for gaming, but that being said, the one that I've been using, which is this one right here, the one that I posted on Instagram not too long ago, this one is a linear switch, so I've actually been using that, and I've actually been enjoying it as well. So maybe I'm just, you know, turning a leaf and now I'm a full linears guy. I don't know. There's like hipsters in the community will say that people who like tactiles just haven't used linears enough. So maybe that's me in the future. I don't know. All I know is that I think it can, the same keyboard. You don't need to have two keyboards because both can function the same for this, you know, two purposes using the same keyboard, in my opinion. So. That's good. All right. So now I am going to get the solder ready. I'm gonna clean off stuff. All right. And then let me open up some windows. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it might be the low profile that's doing it. I don't think I've ever owned a low profile keyboard before, so I couldn't tell you, but I'd love to try actually. You're mentioning a lot of things I should probably try to get more used to and be able to answer these types of questions. So. Alright, so I got some better solder this time. I didn't really like the other stuff I was working with, so. Oh yeah, this stuff is so much better. I feel like this playlist that I put on has like 4 tracks and it just repeats the same 4 fucking tracks and I'm being bamboozled here. So I might have to change this at some point. I made an oopsie and accidentally soldered in a hole that did not have a switch in there, so that was pretty dumb of me. So let's see if we can do some magic here. Oh, and we did it! I feel like that's what a lot of streamers use. There's some pretty good softwares out there, but you know, if I was at all talented at Ableton, that would be an idea for sure. Also, rereading your statement, I don't think I've ever used reds before, so that would also be something I would love to try. When I think of colored like switches, I always think of the cherry blacks or the or like ink blacks or whatever. So never actually used the red before. Yeah, I would. I think Kylie might kill me if I get any more keywords for the time being, so I will have to find someone who wants me to build them that keyboard. We shall see. I don't think I would love it very much if it was directly involved in my death though. So I feel like I don't know if I'd be able to think those thoughts when I'm already dead, but just a pre-post-mortem thought I have. That part is true. However, However, I feel like you'd be sort of teasing me because I really want to build you a keyboard at some point, and I might as well just wait until the moment where you think you're ready for the commitment of a keyboard, and I do it there. What about that? Yeah, whatever keyboard you want, man. But I would make sure the only way I'm gonna be satisfied with your keyboard though is if I can find one that meets your aesthetic standards. So that's gonna be a long journey in and of itself. You need to do one quick fix, right? My iPhone doesn't know how to focus well enough. But if you can't tell right here, the screw didn't go in, or the pin didn't go in, and because the solder is just melts so easily, I just kind of went too quickly. What am I soldering? I am soldering the switches to the PCB, and the PCB is what does all the good stuff and allows you to type on your keyboard. So. Yeah. It is exactly. It's a desoldering vacuum. It's for when I make really dumb mess ups like I just did. All right, sounds good, Sam. I'll talk to you later. I will. Yeah, I'll shoot you a DM on Instagram, and then we can figure out from there. But yeah, Kevin, so on every switch, there are, so you have, obviously this is what this is like, the stem that goes down, and that's sort of whether or not you feel the tactility or the linear feeling of a mechanical switch. But on the bottom, I don't know if you can see very well here, but let me actually put it here. You have these two, I believe it's like either brass or copper sort of pins, and those are the ones that you solder to the PCB to allow for it to create connection to the PCB. Yeah. Now we have this done, we're going to test it out, but what I'm going to do beforehand is I'm going to unscrew the top from the bottom, just so we have everything ready to roll. Yeah. Awesome. So normally I would have to install these gaskets by myself, but because I got this built from someone else, these are already installed. So I'm actually in a really good position. So what I'm going to do here is plug this guy in, plug the daughter board to the PC. Thus, my challenge begins. And so, the way that this particular mounting system works is basically, instead of using any screws to mount it to either the top or the bottom, it uses the pressure of the screws holding the entire board together and these foam pads to create this, like, essentially a gasket that sort of has this, like, pressurized tightness that keeps it in place. So what happens is then it adds a little bit of flexibility because it's not actually on anything. And also they say, and I don't know how noticeable it is, but like the sound basically doesn't like rattle along the top of the board because it's not actually connected to any part of the board. So just a little fun little fact there, but let's plug this in and then what we're going to do here is we're going to do a split backspace. Get this out. Backspace, backspace. So for most 65%, this is the layout that I prefer. It gives you just the backspace is a little bit lower. It gives you a little bit more room to sort of add other keys as you want. So going to change this to all right. So I've changed it to basically what I've done is I've changed the caps lock to left control, which is the Happy Hacker keyboard layout, and then I've made a split backspace here, and then I moved the backspace down right under the enter. So that is cool. And then now we just test the keys, make sure everything's working. Okay, so the Y needs to be resoldered. And then cool. Nice. Okay. That's not too bad. Let's put this away from now. And let's jump back in, making sure that we properly soldered. And yeah, that is pretty simple because I entirely just forgot to solder it. So that would do it. Happy Sunday, everybody. All right. So gonna wait for this to. So in order to solder keyboards, just another fun fact is that you want to keep it around 350, anywhere between 330 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and so that's like a pretty good temperature to heat it up at. So any hotter, and then you'll start to actually you'll start to actually melt the parts of your PCB that you want to solder. And then any lower, then you won't melt your wires. Definitely a good thing to get balance. All right, boom, we are good to go. Nice. Now the last, so this keyboard is actually really easy to make because of the gasket mount system. All you gotta do now is just put it over, and we're just gonna tighten this bad boy. I've definitely, for those who have seen a couple of other boards, maybe the K, which had an O-ring, that was kind of a pain because it took a while to get the O-ring to stay put. Or those who saw the Elephant, it was a little bit more of a pain because there was, screws on the side and screws on the bottom. This one is way easier because all it has, it's like really, I think this is part of the, yeah, we can't O-ring the O-ring. Wow. Yeah, but what about did they ever I know. Last time, compared to the other ones, 2-3 hour streams, this one's only an hour. Theoretically speaking, this gives me more time to just hang out and chat with y'all, but I chat with y'all, most of y'all I chat with pretty regularly, so honestly, I know. John, you know why I'm speedrunning? It's because we gotta get back onto the Rift, man. We gotta go crush some more elo. We won too many games, Gotta keep the good times rolling. Wait, Colin, what are you playing these days now? Is this still just Path of Exile for you, or do you play a lot of other stuff now too? I know you're beating Dark Souls for a little while. Yeah. But I just felt too grindy for me, man. Like, I felt like I was always behind. There was always like another chore that I needed to do that I didn't want to do, but I was like stuck, you know. Oh shit. That's awesome. You're in for a fun journey. I love Chrono Trigger. Alright, how does this look? Not too bad, right? Not too shabby. Now, I was originally gonna put these bad boys on there. Let me screen share. So, let's see. This is really hard to type when I don't know where my F and my my F and J keys are. Alright. So I was originally gonna have this bad boy there, and like, look at that. Look how nice that would have looked, you know? And I would have been so happy. I'd been to show off to you guys, and you guys would have been like, wow, very cool, Alex. But unfortunately, you know, you don't always get what you want. And so USPS is delayed on those for like a week. So I'll get them on Tuesday, and I'll post a couple of pictures once I get them. But gives me time to learn the rule of thirds as far as picture taking goes, because I feel like I still have a long way to go in terms of my photo taking. So yeah. Anyway, I will. Boom. And you know what? I actually never thought they looked like Nickelodeon switches until you mentioned them. So you're actually right. They are Nickelodeon switches. But hopefully they sound anything but fun. Oh man. Okay, so I know I have my no expression on, so you couldn't really hear that. But man, once I get these on, that sounded awesome. Like that sounded so damn good. I'm super excited. All right, we're gonna see if I can remember all of where all the keys go are supposed to go, because I kind of forget. But I've done this enough times that I should know, right? So let's you guys can grade me after I'm done. Hey man, that means that you have the most room for improvement. So I would say that's a good thing. No, I turned off sticky keys this time. Sticky keys is over. Death to sticky keys. No. What happened that time was I accidentally almost deleted one of my layers because I hit the delete button while on my Streamlabs, so that could have been awkward. Oh. You asked for it. I, ask and you shall receive. Boom, boom. What about that? How does that sound? All right. So yeah, these aren't my favorite keycaps to go on the set, fortunately, but they actually don't look too bad. I remember buying these thinking like, oh, when I build a lot of keyboards, these will just be my neutral set in case I don't know what to put on them. And they've actually so far come quite handy, In my earlier build on the K, I had to put these on, and then on the one prior to that, I had to put them on, so really cannot complain. All right, so yeah, there are actually some sets that are like purposely made for that purpose. Wow, that's redundant, but yeah, there are some key sets that you're supposed to mix and match with like minimalistic key sets. So yes, absolutely. Okay, so this is where I get confused. Now, hold on. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say this is here. I'm gonna say this is here. Am I right? Wrong? I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then. Hold on. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. All right. Now, for the rest of the keys. Is it these? Or is it those here? Because these ones are custom. So if they're wrong, they're sort of semi-intentional. But yes, did it. All right. Thank you. I don't use push to talk, man. I'm always on, dude. I'm always on my game, so therefore I'm always on. Everyone hears all my thoughts, and Kylie mostly complains about it, but also thank you, Jamboards. Welcome. Yeah, this is my latest board, the Oblivion, the Bauer, with what should be Oblivion keycaps, but right now we're just using some white on blacks, or black on whites rather, and yeah. Alright, now last key is the escape key, and I don't remember where I put it in here, so. There it is. Yeah, no, I was lucky enough to find someone who was trying to sell them stock for probably like at retail, and I was pretty happy about it. I've never used them on a board before. I've used creams, I've used Sakurias, and I've used some JWK linears, some like Moss switches, but I've never used any key company switches before, but I'm excited to try them. So actually, well, that's exactly what we're going to do right now. So anyway, this is the board, the Bauer, as you can see. We have the arch here. We have the arch in the back with the Dixie logo that will soon be Omnitype. We have the USB-C port here with the bezel, which is nice. And we have the Bauer logo on the bottom. So this is the board. And I guess last but not least, we're going to do a little monkey type. Yeah, I was telling someone else earlier that I'm a pretty big Dixie Mech or Omnitype fan, and so when I saw someone was selling this, I just had to jump on it because I was really excited. Okay, so let's see. How do I do this? We're gonna. Oh, wait, where the hell did that go? Okay. Cool. So here we go. So actually, before I start that, I'm gonna just. So this is, again, the Omnitype Bauer, built with 67 gram tangerines. I actually built a KBD 75 for a friend as my very first stream. So that board actually has a pretty special place in my heart. I actually really did love the way that board sounded. I mean, KBD fans does like just so much with so little, and so like for what $250, $300 you can build and dress up a keyboard that looks and sounds really nice. So yeah, well I love the Bauer and everything it provides. I mean, not enough can be said about how much I also like the KBD 75. So that's awesome. Nice. All right. Cool. So let's try this. Let me know how my mic's picking up the sound. If it's too quiet, let me know, and then I can always move it closer. But it's pretty much just like kissing my keyboard at the moment. So, ooh, time will tell. All right. Ah! Okay, all right. I feel this. Ugh. All right. I'm getting a lot of pressure here.
And I'm not sure if I like that. Okay, last time. Oh my god, no! Ah! All right, that was not my best, but yeah, for points of the sound, I think, yeah, this board sounds pretty awesome. It has such a crisp numero, but this sounds also nice and thocky here. Damn. This, yeah. I'm super excited about this board. Everything just sounds... All right, you want me to try one more time, Dustin? You want me to try one more time? Is that what you're saying? Hold on. Let me put up my big boy pants. Hold on. All right. Damn it. All right. So 141. That's good enough for me. Thank you, Jamboards. While my friends are trolling me, I really appreciate your kind words and comments. But yeah. Dude, Kevin, come on, man. Actually, yeah. But yeah, so I don't know where else to say, but if you have any questions, I mean, please, yeah, please let me know. This is pretty much this is actually the fastest stream I've ever done in under 2 hours. So I actually just don't know what to do with this wealth of time. So thanks everyone for joining in, and I will see you on the next one. I will hopefully start building out a schedule sooner than later so that I don't have to just spam all my my friend groups and whatever to tell them to come check it out. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. I will talk to you later.